I thought I was only making one video today. I was wrong. What is up, Finn fans? I kind of called this. Earlier today. A little bit kind of called it, talking about the fact that Minkah Fitzpatrick got a new agent in Drew Rosenhaus, and Drew Rosenhaus was there trying to work about a Zach Sealer contract extension. And then lo and behold, Shkaplow, the Miami Dolphins signed Minkah Fitzpatrick to a revised contract. So it's not a rework deal and it's not an extension. It's just revised. They redid it, moving up $2 million to this year in a move that clears about $11 million in cap space. So it is a $2 million raise for this year for Fitzpatrick, who is now due 17.5 in 2025 and 15.6 in 2027, and more flexibility for the Miami Dolphins. So he gets, and the full contract hasn't fully come out. Let me see if I can find a full contract breakdown. Let's see. So we can get a better understanding. Let's see what this one says. Dolphins and their secondary requirements. There has been no guaranteed money left on the contract and no additional years. We are comfortable with this commitment to Minkah. Dolphins and their recently acquired have agreed to revise a contract, adding 16.245 and a signing bonus to his deal. So essentially, he has that guarantee for this year, is from what I'm getting. So the Dolphins are saving $11 million this year. So they instantly jump up to about $12 million in cap space. We still have to figure out the whole Mike Hilton situation, what that contract looks like. But as of right now, Dolphins gain $11 million in cap space. Minkah Fitzpatrick gets a little bit more security in his contract. I want to get like a full breakdown of it, but I think that's how it is structured. Paying him $6 million a signing bonus, thereby guaranteeing that amount for this year. Now Camp can turn their attentions to long. Gotcha. So I got it now. So what the Miami Dolphins did was they took 16 mil. So they're paying him 17, right? But they took 16.245 of that and put it into a signing bonus, thereby guaranteeing that amount of money for him this year. But it's a signing bonus, so technically we clear out that $11 million in cap space. And then after probably the middle of the season, seeing how Minkah does, they'll talk about a long-term extension. So there isn't more money on the back end. They didn't take the contract and make it longer, added more years, nothing like that. They just reworked it, gave him $2 million more, and then took a big chunk of it and made it a signing bonus, essentially, again, clearing up cap space of $11 million that they'll probably use to sign Mike Hilton and maybe grab another corner. The next guy on the docket for me is Zach Sealer. Do the same exact thing with Zach Sealer. Like, take his money, give him some more, convert it to a signing bonus so he has that guarantee money, and then you clear more cap space. This is the stuff that they do really well in that front office. And just looking up real quick if there's any other news. And that's the stuff when it comes now with certain contracts. Like, don't get me wrong, there are some contracts that they do where I'm just scratching my head like, what are they doing? But Brandon Shore, I feel like this has Brandon Shore's thumbprint, fingerprint, all the prints all over it, because it's a very smart contract. And I think that's the same thing you're going to see with Sealer's contract. Now, obviously him and Greer play hand in hand, but I think this is more of a Brandon Shore situation because Brandon Shore deals with the contracts. So I'm happy with this. Minkah gets his security. He gets his guaranteed money somewhat. Dolphins clear a ton of cap space. They can now do things, God forbid, if they have to. They already saw 2 corners go down with injuries. I don't have any Cater Kohu news updates. We'll definitely get some tomorrow. But they get some more security, some more clarity, and things are working out. So again, do Sealer next. Same agent. So I'm pretty sure, Drew Rosenhaus sitting there like, cool, we got Minkah done. We'll talk about longevity of the contract down the road. Right now, what are we doing with Sealer? Let's get Sealer the same type of deal. get you some more cap space, get him more security, more guaranteed money, and then we can move forward to the season. So I wouldn't be surprised if Steelers next. And then the Dolphins might all of a sudden have like 20 million in cap space, which would be amazing. So again, a lot of people clamoring when I'm talking about we need to get this guy or go out and get this. We got no money. How are we going to do that with no money? Very easily. Look at what they're doing now. Very easily. You can just move cards around. And again, with Minkah's contract, they're not adding dead cap to the back end of it. It's all here. It's all now. So I'm very happy with this move. Minkah has that security. He feels wanted with the Dolphins. We saw him have that pick yesterday. So great news. Minkah gets a little bit of a rework. Dolphins get cap space, and we will move on from there. I will, if more news breaks, I obviously will make another video, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow, not morning, probably around like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock, with the recap of day 5 of training camp. Again, open to you guys and girls, and then Tuesday, pads are on. But like usual, stay classy. FN's out.